Good morning. Here I am. Ooh, 2 weeks post breakup. I'm on the floor. You see my little light. I'm on the floor mainly because my ex broke my bed, but that's a story for another day. But I have, what is it? It's Monday. It's Monday, October 14th. Monday, October 14th. I have until the 19th, I believe. Yeah, I have until the 19th to turn in my keys. It's crazy. Yeah, that's 5 days. Shit. I have 5 days to get out of here. I just rented a storage unit yesterday, but I don't pick it up until Wednesday. If I knew it was gonna be the same price regardless, I wasn't gonna be like prorated or anything. I would have picked it up over the weekend, but whatever. Wednesday I start moving all my stuff in it, but I don't really have a bunch of stuff. My room's messy, but you could see there's nothing here. I'm on the floor. I have one shelf in here that I found back when I was doing Amazon, back when I was an Amazon driver. I was supposed to take a nap and then go back out to work, but I crashed. Fuck, this depression. And then here's my closet, empty. See, there's my closet. It's a big ass closet, and then I got stuff on the floor because I like halfway packed things. Again, all this stuff is going in my storage unit. Everything but the bed, I guess, because I might just get rid of it and get a new one when I finally find a place, because I don't want to have to get help to put all this stuff in the storage unit. I want to just be able to put the stuff in the storage unit. God, I gotta figure out how to take that apart. So almost nothing. Like, well, I have a lot of product, but it looks a lot more than it is. This thing right here is like empty. Like if I actually took the things out, you know, that shelf is, again, all that stuff used to be on the shelf. It's empty. I just stepped on coconut oil blob. I don't know where that came from. Oh, and then I have this. My cleaning supplies. Again, I'm gonna take that apart. And then in here, let's see. Oh, damn, I'm gonna miss this place. This is some stuff from a friend, mutual friend of me and my exes, who I've had since Vegas. And now I'm in Colorado. They're in Texas. They're supposed to get it. I'm offering to drive the 6 hours myself so I could drop it off, because I don't want to get rid of their stuff, throw it away. But I've been holding it for over a year now. Now I'm starting to get frustrated because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. All these clothes that I'm just gonna donate because I don't need all these clothes. It's mostly me and my ex's clothes. And a little shoe rack with one pair of shoes on it. You know, it's so cutesy, so demure. And then I have some appliance, like I have a wok. I have an air fryer. I have a lot of food and everything I'm gonna get rid of. I have a little, but yeah, I'm so tired. I've been sleeping all day, knowing damn well I need to make this money, knowing damn well I'm broke. I just got approved for like EBT, or AKA food stamps, earlier this week finally, because I've been out without work for months. I got denied last time, and I've been trying. I've been trying to find a job. I just applied for like the workforce thing with the state, and I'm trying to get my CNA, because they always have work. I mean, I might have to wipe some ass. Ugh. But again, it's a job. At this point, they always have work, and I'm willing to I'm willing to work anywhere. Like, people don't realize, like, I got my CDL, and now I can't get a job. They said, get your CDL, you'll always have work. Well, I got my CDL, and I don't have work. I've been without work. I worked the month of July. It is October. So, and now I have less than a week to get out of this place because I'm about to lose this place. Luckily, I'm not getting evicted. Um, I knew I needed to leave. I knew I couldn't afford this place anyway. And I told my roommate at the beginning, or I told my roommate last month that it was going to be my last month. And he basically told me, well, I found a new job, so I'm trying to leave anyway. And I'm like, all right, bet, it all worked out. So he's working. He's moving to another place. He works in, like, the property management. So he has an apartment already set up. So he's going to, like, 30, 40 minutes away from here. I'm staying in the area, kind of. I'm just moving into my car because this 2-bedroom is $2,600. Yeah, I can't afford that. I'm currently paying, well, after the discount, it's $2,100 because he gets a employee discount, right? And then after that, it's, what is it, 5? Yeah, and I was paying like 14 because I was paying 2/3 when I was with my ex, and then this last month we split it 50-50 after, I sent her back to her home state. This sucks. Like, oh my god, I can't believe it's only been 2 weeks. This has been a rough 2 weeks. Like, I cried like every day for like a week, and then I would randomly break out in tears. I just started like not crying and realizing, like, I just have to accept, as nice as she was, as good as she put out a front to everyone. I basically had her back, and I was so defensive. Like, my family knew she was using me, and I was so defensive. I hit it well. I hit it weller than she did. And then one day I started thinking, like, this doesn't even look or sound right. And then it wasn't until I started getting, I used this app called One Journal, and I started using that when I was with a previous ex who convinced me to. I always wrote in a paper journal, and I started writing in an electronic journal. Yeah, like, and then the ex that convinced me to do that was a narcissist, and they basically, when I got my restraining order against them, went to court, they were trying to bring my journal entries that they actually went in and altered, which is scary. Yeah, I was wondering why they were trying to force me so hard, or convince me, I should say, so hard to keep with the electronic. They're like, well, what if you die? You get murdered. Again, red flag. Why am I getting murdered? What if you die to get murdered and they can't read your chicken scratch? What do you want, somebody... Blah? This dude was literally... He probably was going to kill me. This is so fucking crazy. But anyway... But yeah, I'm glad, well, like 3 years later, I'm glad, like, I'm using it now because I do travel a lot, and I like having my journal just on my phone, and if I want to search something, I can search it and then find it like that. So I searched her name because I know I've written about her multiple times, my partner, so I searched her name. And then I started realizing, or even before I searched her name, like, I would get a reminder. They're like, oh, this is your entry on this date a year ago. And I'm like, let me read it. What did I write a year ago, right? And it was just all this shit. Me questioning our relationship. Me questioning if she even likes me. Me realizing she wasn't giving me any type of attention at all. In all, like, I should have walked away. Like, when we first met, like, the relationship was toxic even before. Like, it was just so toxic. It was so toxic, and I didn't realize how toxic it was. And I was definitely getting used, and I definitely was getting neglected and ignored and used. And it wasn't until she went all in. I was getting maybe 20% of the attention, like, if that. It was just crazy. And then it was like, and my ex was poly, and I didn't care. And then it was like when her ex-boyfriend broke up with her, I started getting like 120%, like, all the attention, and it was overwhelming. And even then, I was like, this doesn't make sense. Why am I getting all this attention now? Why is she going so hard for me now? Where was she like a week ago, 2 weeks ago, a month ago? Like, I should have known. I should have known. And then I told her, as soon as she left, I told her how much I was making. Red flag. At the time, red flag. I don't know why. I'm pretty sure. And then in her head, she was probably like, "Oh, all right, I can do this. I can use her." I don't know. I don't know what she was thinking. But it was definitely an act of desperation. I can tell it was an act of desperation, and I think that's why deep down I was started feeling hella insecure. I was so secure at one point with myself, and then ever since I got with her, I started losing myself. I started, like, at first it was almost like I was competing for her love and attention with this dude. Like, why was I competing with somebody I shouldn't have? uh, it's just crazy. I've done a lot of things, but this woman really topped the cake. Like, she was so sweet, but deep down she was not a good person. In fact, she might have been worse than my ex, the one that used to beat the crap out of me, which is crazy. Like, this woman was just sneaky with it. Yeah, she didn't physically put her hands on me, but towards the end, like the day I broke up with her initially, she had tried to drag me out of my bed, and she was drunk. And I just know, you don't put your hands on me, I can't. And the next morning was like she was back to her quiet. Oh, I didn't mean, like, and her energy was just off. It was more. It wasn't like she felt bad for what she did. It was like she felt bad for getting caught. She felt bad for showing a piece of her true self, if that makes any sense. And she was anxious as to how I was going to react to that. And I'm not about to keep going through that shit over and over. I'm not. I've been abused before. I'm not going to do that shit again. That was literally the final straw. It's like she put her hands on my ankles and it woke me the fuck up. And I said no. I said no. Let's get the fuck off me. And she apologized, freaked out, but no. I have a clip. I have a 30-minute video of her just yelling and throwing stuff. So if anyone wants to ask me why, oh, I thought you guys were perfect. You had a perfect lady. She's so sweet. I thought that you guys were good together. You look so happy. Yeah, no, I have always tried to look happy with my relationship. I've always tried to make the other person look good, uplifted them, basically loved them the way that I wanted to be loved, but didn't get that love in reserve, or sorry, didn't get that love back in return. And I'm not doing that. If you can't love me the way I'm gonna be loved, like, I don't want it. I realize I love hard. I love. I give so fucking much, and I don't get the same amount back. I refuse. I'm to the point where I'm not even, like, I'm not. Even when I met her, I said I was being celebrated. That's where I fucked up. Slept with her. I met her first, and we hung out as friends, and I never should have slept with her. But that's cool. But now I know. Building authentic relationships and friendships or whatever, and I don't want to sleep with anyone. If you don't want to get to know me, for me, like, and you're trying to push the sex and the sexual shit, what are you trying to hide? Why are you not okay with just this? Why do we need to have sex? Um, Honestly, I don't know. I think I might be asexual. Like, I've always just wished life could have just been about people making friends and getting along, and you give, I give, we all give equal shares, and we all put back into the same pot. We help each other when they're down, stuff like that. But apparently I live in fairy tale land for thinking that's possible. And if I just don't want it, I spend my whole life pleasing other people, and I can't do that. But anyway, it's been 2 weeks since we broke up, and I'm finally to the point where I'm not crying every day. I still feel like shit for no reason. My body's drained. They about to repo my car, but um, I'm hoping. Yeah, they about to repo the fuck out of this car, but again, I'm about to sleep in it, so hopefully now, I'll be saving all this money. I won't be putting this stuff away. I'll just um Wednesday I'm moving all this shit out. All this shit except the bed and some pillows. Circle light. Everything else is going to the storage unit. Everything's going to the storage unit. Everything is going to the storage unit. I think I'm gonna even throw away that stupid shelf I found in the trash when I was doing Amazon delivery. So, but anyway, it's just a life update, guys. I have a few days. It's Monday. I gotta return the keys by Saturday. So, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I want to be moved out by Friday, so I have 4 days to move out of the apartment. And I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss seeing the sunrise and the sun's blah blah blah, train tracks, people running across. I'll miss all of that. Like, I'm probably gonna cry my ass off. But I'm hoping, cross my fingers, that I get this job at the state. I'm looking at going into healthcare since the whole trucking thing didn't work. And I'm gonna get my CNA. Well, I'm gonna attempt to get my CNA and see if I like it. And if I like doing the whole CNA thing, I'll go for my nurses. Like, I'll become a nurse or whatever. Like, I'll work my way up. LPN, BSN, all that shit. Already my associates, but it's just general studies. So I got all the general stuff out the way anyway. So it won't be hard or I wouldn't say it won't be hard. Don't quote me on that. Nurses, don't come for me. I know your job's extremely hard. It's stressful. Yeah, I mean, I was going for a sociology degree, so I have some prerequisites and stuff, and probably, I don't know. I dropped out of my last bachelor's program, but I have my associates. But yeah, I don't know how to even end this. If you're out there and you're going through the same thing as me, don't quit. Talk to me. Comment. Maybe we can be, little homeless buddies. Sorry. I'm awkward. I really feel like crying right now, but whatever. I moved out here with my ex, so I don't have any friends or family out here, and I could use some tips. I've been watching YouTube videos like crazy, but I could really use some tips on how to stay warm. It's about to be winter. I live in Colorado, and I'm gonna be sleeping in a little fucking Hyundai. A little fucking Hyundai. I hate this Hyundai. But yeah, it's been the worst car I've ever owned. But yeah, that's it. I don't know how to end this, guys. So I'm just gonna hang up now.